Rocket's a little shaky on the Lightning gun.
Maybe he had time to fix it though. We're about to find out because it is the first match getting underway. Cypher versus Cooler for the FACEIT winter season finale. Here we go. On campgrounds, Cooler getting the red armor. Oh, he gets a quick bit of damage from his opponent Cypher there with the LG. And oh my god, Cooler coming up with using that little jump trick and actually pushing Cypher back, gets the frag. What a crazy move, crazy risky move, but being able to jump on the lip of the jump pad really helps. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was an unexpected reversal.
And we got the red up on the spot, and Cypher's going to get that one. Oh, Cooler nearly had some great damage there. And Cooler is now trying to rain down the rockets. The Mega's up on the spot. There it is taken though, and Cypher is going to whisk himself away into safety, to the safety of that little corridor of LG. But he doesn't need to care about safety because Cooler is 12 health now after that. After that rocket, that bit of splash there. Cypher moving towards the red to pick it up. Takes a rail from Cooler. Great little play from Cooler to stick around just for that rail.
Yeah, it's amazing Cooler survived that long. I was thinking he didn't know how much health he had when he was shooting down rockets on that Mega health. But, I mean, if he can stay alive a little longer and make a push for this Mega, I don't think he'll have it quite enough to justify risking it this time. But, yeah, it was a very nice little rail.
And Cooler eats away the shots, and I think the sound cue is there for Cypher. As Cypher's really looking for the kills, he's really looking for blood. He's got control, and you know, control on DM6. That is what it's about. That's just everything on this map. It's about what you do with control. If you could sum up about this map in a sentence, that's what I would say. And right now, Cooler is trying to survive, trying to make Cypher's life very difficult, and there he spots Cypher from below. Wow. Manages to connect a great rocket and even some grenades now. Cooler's doing some great work here. Take notes, young aspiring jewelers, as to how Cooler is playing out of control here, because he's just dealing damage without even being seen right now. And to do that out of control is very difficult. And he's built himself up to 110 armor, waiting around the yellow armor curve. And Cooler is creeping, ever creeping at the rocket launcher area. Okay, he dives onto the red. Here we go. The first big pickup. He's got all the weapons. He's in the game again. Totally in the game. Hits a rail. He's looking really strong now and hits another one. Cypher does return a rail, but this really cues Cooler to say, okay, this is the time for a frag. But actually he gets put away, has to put away those hopes for that frag a little bit. It'll set them a little further back because of the defensive damage from Cypher. So you're going to have to wait a little bit. Picks up that red as he bides his time. He's been so patient so far. He should surely be rewarded. And there, Cypher falling down onto his LG. That's so much damage. Cypher is in a crippled state. No armor to work with. Falling back onto the yellow. At least he picked that up. Cooler going to try and use the choke point. He does use it very effectively there. So Cooler's been playing pretty reverse control seamlessly.
Yeah, fantastic play from Cooler right now. I mean, everything about it, like his out-of-control play, his smart damage dealing, and now his in-control play. You know, he's trying unconventional rocket jumps, little cutoffs. They haven't quite worked in his favor as well as he might have hoped yet, just because he's missed a few shots. But I mean, he's clearly focusing on this game, I think, at a level already above what we've seen from him today.
Yeah, it looks really, really encouraging to see such a performance. And I mean, this is the reason why I love watching this guy on this map, and just generally, but on this map, he just has an affinity for campgrounds. He really does. And here he goes, trying to push more damage onto Cypher, but Cypher managing to escape a little bit. And he's got to be sweating right now because he's got 30 points of health. He's not entirely sure on Cooler's location, and Cooler is fairly stacked. Mega and Red are at similar times, but Cypher is in no position to take either one. Cooler picks up the Mega, pushes his way to the red armor, and now Cypher, he took a yellow, but he's still just got 100 health to the 200 of Cooler. Cooler patiently awaiting for an angle. Visibility onto Cypher. Cypher's doing not so badly himself so far, but I feel like things are about to get pretty bad for him.
Yeah, Cooler has his number right now for sure. I mean, Cooler was, you know, correctly guessing that Cypher was lurking around for health. If he had guessed just a little bit differently, he would have gotten a kill already at next. But
listening for those sound cues. See if he can find something. Cypher, there he catches the sight of Cypher, but he becomes a ghost, quickly disappearing around the corner. Cooler is trying, though, to try and... I mean, he has the time to do it, and he's got a position. Oh my god, Cypher going up the jump pad. That was a bold move. Oh, and just, I mean, jumps in a straight line, gives Cooler all the time in the world to switch weapon, line up the shot, and connect. And Cypher is really low, just managing to dodge there. And... But he's surviving though. He's actually surviving still, and really strong rocket damage. And wow, Cooler gets the kill. So it's 3-0 right now, and Cooler is slowly pushing himself forward and forward. But the plasma's scary.
No, it's a really great moment in the game right now, just because the two players are each doing kind of what they're known for. Like Cooler playing really well in control, cycling everything, and Cypher playing out of control. I mean, he's done a great job keeping it to this low of a score when he had spent so much time with 30 health. Yeah,
against Cooler. God damn it. He's been doing very well indeed. And if he can just switch control once, he can have a chance back into this game for a comeback, and it's just the nature of this map. And Cooler is pushing his way back onto the red, and what can Cypher do to deter him? Not too much damage there from Cypher. Cypher is actually at the shards area right now, collecting those, and there we see Cooler. Great prediction rail on to Cypher, and now Cypher, he has 97 health but only 11 armor, but he's alive. He at least has his life. He has rockets, he has LG. Oh my god, great prediction.
Wow, well done.
Really well done. And I was going to say, he had everything but the railgun, which makes his life very difficult. The railgun's so useful out of control. Oh my god, he just... that's so close. Does that spawn even exist anymore?
I don't know about that spawn. That spawn
yeah, for sure. So Cooler is right now just on a rampage. Everything Cypher's tried has failed. He's got 3 minutes to try and find something new, something special, to try and topple the Russian giant on this map. But so far, his efforts are in vain, as he falls once again to the prowess of Cooler, as he makes his way ever closer to a victory on DM6 on the first map between these two amazing players. And I love the level of play from Cooler right now on DM6.
This has been an electrifying game so far. Just
this is one of those games which you could get the demo out afterwards and just make loads of piles of notes about exactly the decision-making processes through Cooler's play, because they're really advanced and he's pulling them off so seamlessly. And Cooler now trying to find Cypher once again on this curve, waiting a little bit. There he spots Cypher, and I can't help but feel like he had a very strong urge that he knew Cypher would be there. And Cooler is defending the Mega pretty well so far. He's got 65 armor, so Cypher's done some damage, and Cypher himself has got 40 armor, so he's not too badly off. Can he just get this rail? No, he isn't. Oh, he has rail. He went for LG instead of rail there. Not sure if that was wise from Cypher, as now he falls back with 7 points of health. I'm surprised he didn't use rail there and just run away, because Cooler didn't know of that angle until he started shooting LG. But unfortunate, hindsight's 2020. But now he only has a minute and a half, so it is looking extremely grim. Looks like Cooler's done enough at this point to close this one out against Cypher. And it's so awesome to see, because Cypher's form earlier today was looking extremely good, extremely good. You couldn't call it any other way. He just became instantly the tournament favorite, and Cooler is showing some great style here, some great decision making to just show that he is truly a contender for the season finale. And how amazing would it be if Cooler won the season finale after making a comeback halfway through the season, more or less, to start collecting points to make that top 8, making it all the way to that top 3 placement that he had, just below Evil and Demon. Not having played many FACEIT Sunday Cups even, but Cooler is on the warpath at the moment against Cypher. A 10-0 victory. Cypher feeling the electrifying damage there as he rocket jumps up, and Cooler with just defending to the last. Doesn't even want to give away a single frag. There's no way he could lose.
Right.
He just doesn't want to give away anything. So right now, it's hard to say if this game could have gone another way, because I mean these players are so good that it can always go like that. But it's going to be Cooler that wins this map.
Yeah. I guess we did watch Cooler for most of the game. Just from his perspective, it looked like a very, very high-level game.
Definitely did. And coming to the closing moments here, And we're going to move into the second map. And I have to say, I'm not sure what to expect from these two. I just don't know. They're just both so good. So you can't really make a prediction. Or at least, you could, well, you can try, but I don't want to try. Would you like to try?
I like to make educated predictions, but Aerowalk? I'll give Cypher the edge on this next one.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You wanna try?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so difficult to say. Okay, I like Cypher as well. I think he's connecting more. I think he's hitting more damage. So Cypher works for me. I'm gonna go with Cypher. I'm gonna steal your prediction. That goes for me.
Well, we'll see if Cooler can step up his fast game like he stepped up his slow game that last map.
That is a distinct possibility if he can unleash the power of Russia onto Cypher. As Cypher tries to win this one and tries to come back after that first map loss. I think many people will be surprised how just handily Cooler won that, because it just looks so flawless. It really did. I mean, Cypher got 1 frag, I think, right? So very, very good result there from the Russian. But the game's getting underway. The second map between these two, it's going to be a good one. It's Aerowalk between Cypher and Cooler, map number 2. Here we go. Would you like to take it away off the start?
Yeah, let's do it. Well, looks like Cypher got the better spawn. Yeah, let's see how Cooler plans this one out, though, because he'll be thinking about the red and the mega right now. He'll be thinking, okay, what weapons do I have? Can I get a lightning gun so I can defend the mega? Can I get myself a railgun so I can run away? Should I just be trying to stay alive? He's evaluating these options right now. And it looks like he's done more damage than he's taken so far, but he's opened himself too much right there. It's not gonna end well.
Yep, Cooler managing to. Oh, wow. Great!
He's keeping it alive though with that stuff.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that was the reason why I would be liking Cypher. Yeah. Because I'd be liking. I would think that he would be the one making those moves, but Cooler with another really crazy pixel rail is able to make it happen again. And Cypher, just able to get caught by those rockets of Cooler, which is pretty good for him. Doesn't want to get caught by the rockets, but there is one. And a rail to finish. Cooler is really looking strong. But this happens, this is Aerowalk. This happens, right? Yeah. You get the starts. One player often can look very dominant in the first couple minutes. And then something like that happens. And there is Cypher now with his response to Cooler's opening.
I'd say that Cypher had the better opening, and Cooler's kind of played, almost distinctly calm throughout this entire match. Like I think he's shown a slightly different style of play than we saw from him earlier. He looks a bit more focused. His movements are a bit more pronounced. He's not moving the most wildly. He's very, very slowly moving around. And it's working, and he's also playing lightning quick in the situations that matter the most. So,
whoa, great little movement there from Cooler, but Cypher is actually working his way towards a frag very slowly. But Cooler still has 79 armor, so that 79 armor is going to prove very useful in surviving as the out-of-control player. But unfortunately, oh my goodness, he took a rail too soon, and he wasn't able to accomplish what he wanted to accomplish. And unfortunately for him, he's off the spawn now, and this is dangerous territory on Aerowalk, being off the spawn. But he's managed to escape. He's even going to steal the mega. Why did that happen? How did that happen? He had no right to make that happen. As Cooler now has to dodge the rockets as they rain down from above. And Cooler is doing a decent job surviving so far, but Cypher actually is getting low somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, how is Cooler doing so much damage? I don't know where it's coming from, but he's making it happen. He himself is very low now, 15 points of health. But Cypher just managing to make it happen to take the lead there and gets the rail off the spawn. Impressive indeed. Another LG battle. LG on LG. 10 health for Cypher. 2 for Cooler. Who's going to win this one? 8 for Cypher. 6 for Cypher. 2 for Cooler. The shotgun, though, comes out for Cypher, and that will finish off the Russian as he tries to make his escape. But there is Cooler ready and waiting up the top of the stairs, dealing that efficient damage. That staircase is so hard to climb against the lightning gun as it's pushing against you. And Cooler is defending it. Oh, but the rail switch from Cypher opens up this red area, and there's a rocket jump to collect it. So Cypher is doing pretty well so far. And right now, Cypher is in a good spot for this mega defense, and there we go. There is the mega pickup for Cypher.
Now this is a key fight for Cypher. If he can push in here, he can deny red and yellow. If he's quick enough.
And Cypher is doing pretty well, but he's only got 25 armor now, and this is going to be a problem because if Cooler is going to show any type of aggression, okay, at least he got the red. Cooler's missed that window, but still, he's not too strong. One good rocket is really going to make the difference to returning things back to normality, if that normality was a victorious Cooler, as Cooler is using the rockets pretty well, but look at the lightning gun damage. He's like, okay, you can have that. Whoa, okay, Cooler with a nice response as well. It's such a close affair between these two, both making huge plays, both making amazing shots, and it just, you cannot predict how things are going to go by seeing them happen. You just really can't. Like, I love the play from Cypher over Mega. I loved it. It's like, okay, I have the lightning gun. I have the superior positioning. You can take it, but I'm going to damage you twice as much for the health that you recovered. And then Cooler turns around and just does some incredible shots to take the frag. It's just unbelievable stuff from both players, both at such high level. Cooler pushing up the stairs, Cypher falling back right up on the spot. Cooler now trying to make sure that his path is safe, though. Just, you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I mean, they're about equal now as the result. You know, I mean, that little extra dodging Cypher did prevented Cooler from making it to the rest of the map and getting the yellow too.
And it feels like a relatively low-scoring airwalk game for the time being. Cooler 5 frags, 7 frags on Cypher. Right now, Cooler picks up the mega, so he's in a commanding position to try and make some more frags actually occur here, as Cooler pushes heavily up the stairs, bravely up the stairs, makes the frag happen, and it's 4 minutes left in this one now, and he is moving himself closer and closer to a tied game. Cooler the Russian is making himself, his presence known, becoming prominent once again in Quake Live as he starts to beat more and more onto Cypher. And Cooler has the mega coming up. This is a great position to defend from. And oh, he's just through defending if you can just run up the stairs and attack. So fair enough to Cooler, and he even catches Cypher off the spawn. This could be really detrimental. This is the rail though, and there is the yellow armor pickup. No rail from Cooler, so that could really help Cypher. He's got something to work with now, but what can he do? Right there, Cypher is picking up more armor. Got another green. Playing very coyly at the moment, very shy, because he knows any fight that he takes is going to probably cost his life. Although he managed to pick up another yellow, puts him in a good spot there, as Cypher manages now to challenge for this mega area, but he manages to deal the damage. Cypher's in some good stead now to try and make something happen. He's been working hard, working really, really hard, and the fruits of his labor going to appear. Cooler is...
I'm curious if Cooler will make a push for this yellow. Oh. So now he's let Cypher build up stronger than he is, just from the greens and yellows.
It's definitely quite a surprising stack. He's been spending a lot of time nurturing it, cultivating this stack of his, and now Cypher is take away this red as well. So he does take a rail from Cooler, so Cooler's doing some good job. A good job, and he did get the mega, so I like the fact that he hung back for the mega and was able to actually go, okay, I'll take mega and I'll have the angles on you, so I have guaranteed damage and guaranteed mega. I like that. Cooler in the distance now. Is he playing defensively? Is he trying to bait Cypher into attacking him, even though he has a humongous stack?
I feel like they're both being very conscious of which armors are up in the maps. They're never really giving the other player the chance to get all of them, and this makes them kind of stay on opposite sides of the map.
Here is the LG battle though, and Cooler, oh my god, they're both missing the rail. 41 health, 58 health, both railable. Mega up on the spot, it looks so good, so tempting. Oh, Cooler misses the jump for the red armor. This could be so incredibly bad. He some great dodging to survive. Oh my god, Cypher isn't able to finish him off. He gets the 25s and pushes Cypher away, and he's actually going to survive. This situation. He misses the jump again. Thankfully, the third time was the lucky time. Not that you should need luck for such a jump, but Cooler, it's a tied game almost. It's such a low fragging aerial game, and it's 1 minute remaining, and Cypher takes the lead. What can Cooler do off the spawn? Is he going to go aggressive?
He might push this Mega aggressively. He might have forfeited his last fight to get Cypher low before it. Because now that he has the Mega, you know, he's got free reign over the red. He should be able to get the green over there too. Oh, well, maybe not, but maybe he will. So I don't know if he intended it that way, but you know, that lightning gun push that seemed so foolish, you know, at the time, from my perspective, might have actually gotten him control and given him the map here.
Yeah, definitely. Cypher is on 46 points of health. 30 seconds remain. Cooler is definitely in a position where he can make it happen. He's got to hit the shots, but he cannot let Cypher get the Mega. He does. Cypher gets the Mega, and Cooler will get a railgun onto Cypher there, but things aren't looking too good for
Cypher.
Yeah, for Cypher, but also for Cooler. He's only got 49 health. Cooler is totally railable. He's got to just cape the health and go. Just go for it, man. You got to do it. The teleporter dance. 2 points of health left for Cypher. LG coming out. No, come on, please. Surely this cannot happen that he can't get the frag hit. Oh my god. Gosh. What the hell is that? That's unbelievable. Wow. How is that possible? He had 2 points of health. Cooler's shooting LG everywhere but onto Cypher. And Cypher manages to actually make the victory there, on tying it up to 1-1. So that's just ridiculous how that could even happen. I don't even know how that occurred, but Cypher managed to survive. I don't know.
I don't know.
I just don't know.
Good dodging.
Good dodging. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, just like just holding it up your hands. Like good dodging. I don't know. We're moving on to Hectic now. Another very fast-paced map as well, and I think the laryngitis is starting to really win. I'm feeling it now, really badly.
It's all good. It's a great game, so it, you know.
Yeah.
It carries it.
Okay, so we have Hectic now, another very fast-paced map, and Blood Run. Okay, I swear I saw Hectic get voted there, but we're on Blood Run, a very not fast-paced map, a very opposite of fast-paced, technically, unless it's Evil playing. Then Matrox, they both like to play it fast sometimes. But Blood Run between these two is going to be pretty damn incredible, because they're both, again, it's just like the two most classic Russian kind of, well, okay, he's Belarusian and Russian players playing on the most classic of Eastern kind of European maps. It's just, I mean, come on, it's just, you know, what else can you say about it? It's going to be a very interesting game, and I'm very curious to see how it turns out. And I don't know if I have a prediction here. I'm going to say Cypher, actually. What do you think?
Yeah, I might predict Cypher as well.
I like Cypher on Blood Run.
But I think it'll be really close.
Yeah, I think so as well. But it's going to be Cypher, definitely, I think. I'm gonna make a number.
I'll challenge you in this one, just to make it fun. So I'll say Cooler in this one.
Okay, well, can we have the numbers, the scoreline? Let's do scoreline. Scoreline prediction. I'm gonna say
7-4 after 2-minute overtime.
After 2-minute overtime.
You know, for fun.
Someone remember that, because if it happens, it'd be amazing.
Don't tell the players that I said this.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 6-3 for Cypher.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Why not just say random numbers?
No, but I want to see Cooler play like he did the first map. Should make a really good game on this map, I think, if he does.
I think Cypher's the guy that plays that game on Blood Run of these two. I feel like Cooler is the DM6 and Cypher is the Blood Run, and then everything else is up for grabs, apart from T4, which I think goes to Cooler.
I see them as such a different style in this map. You know, Cooler, I mean, you always kind of know what he's going to do. Well, in some sense, he'll always kind of go for the armor, perhaps in a creative route. You know, with Cypher, you know, you don't really know. I mean, more often than not, against Cypher, you'll actually see 2 yellows up. You'll never see that against Cooler.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. And Cooler just asked for 20 seconds. I don't know if we can give him 20 seconds. Anything can happen in 20 seconds.
It's true.
Anything at all. So. We've been talking about these games. You know, the other side of the bracket is going to be, of course, Demon versus Pavel. And I probably shouldn't be thinking about that right now, but just thinking about what's going to happen in the future. And Demon versus Pavel seems like a really interesting game as well. I got to say that I actually think I favour Pavel, weirdly. But here we go. Cypher and Cooler getting underway. It's Blood Run. It's the third map between these two players. And Mega LG for Cypher. So tell me, Talk to me about these spawns.
I like the spawn if I'm in Cypher's position here.
The LG is pretty good.
It's pretty hard to do with Cooler to just there to take that little damage when you're trapped with the red.
Is he's even going to get the yellow too? So great stuff from Cooler there to manage to survive there somehow. Maybe you can put it down to some Cooler magic. I don't know. Cooler though is setting himself up for the mega probably. Oh no, he's going to go for the red. Okay, fair enough. Oh, he intercepted Cypher. Cypher also going for the red. Sometimes the players like to go, okay, I'll take red, and the other one go, okay, I'll take mega. But in this situation, both went for red and Cypher won, and that's the first frag for him. And this could be pretty damn huge because his stack is it's not overwhelming just yet, but it could get there if he makes a clean kill. But this is certainly not very clean as Cooler manages to escape though with 48 points of health. He's thinking about trying to maybe stack up a little bit.
That's not expected.
He was caught off guard 100% there.
Yeah.
It's rare you see someone just diving straight into someone else's LG.
While throwing grenades.
Yeah, yeah. And Cypher picks up the mega there. So Cypher's in an incredible lead here as far as stack is concerned. Cooler's gonna have to do something pretty. So okay, he's got two options, right? Oh man, this is devastating. But he did a lot of damage there. Cooler did a lot of damage there somehow. But is Cooler should he play it slow or should he play it quick?
I mean, right now he just has to stop getting caught in this plasma.
Just stop going to plasma.
For a decade it's been like the best place to trap people on this map. So.
Yep.
You gotta be really cautious in that.
So Cypher is gonna rocket jump up, eat a rocket straight, just eat a rocket straight up from Cooler, and take the red armor. It's very surprising how much damage Cooler's been doing in the spots that he has been doing it. Like Cypher should be way more stacked right now than he is. He's just 100, and that's what Cooler has as well. And we have a mega spawning in 10 seconds as well as a red. So this is going to be an interesting next minute or so as these two players move between the items. Looks like Cooler's going to commit for the red, and the mega commitment will be for Cypher. And look at that, Cypher with 2 rails, Cooler left with a sore bum there, just like thinking, oh god. Like he came off so badly there.
Yeah, that's the best you can ask for from Cypher's perspective.
Yeah. So now what does Cooler do?
Well, Cooler can still play the yellows. I mean, even though he's not doing as much damage.
What just happened there?
That was interesting.
Cooler, not only did Cooler stand for the fight, but then Cypher like ran away from it.
Yeah, Cypher retreated.
Neither of which makes sense.
At advantage, yeah.
Neither of which makes sense.
So I imagine Cooler is going for plasma. No.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay, now he should be, but.
Yeah, Cypher picking up the mega health there. And some shards as well on his way, his happy way to the red armor, and he's looking very good on this red armor here. Cooler with a little bit of rocket damage, not anything substantial though. And right now Cooler is in a great position to be to run away. I don't know if does that really make sense? He's in a great position to run away.
Yes.
I mean, he's not really in a great position for anything, let's be honest, especially now as Cypher connects ridiculous amounts of LG damage onto Cooler, as once again he gets caught just like vaulting himself
jumping in the
into Cypher, and he just it's so strange that he can let that happen repeatedly. Like the first time was a really nice read from Cypher and a really unexpected move, and that he deserved the kill from there, but that was just strange. And Cooler coming in aggressive now onto the plasma room, wants to take it back, and he does take it back. So my plasma room.
So I mean, in Cooler's defense, I think it was around the time that Mega was coming up. So he might have guessed that Cypher had already dropped down to Mega, and that he'd be able to jump to grenade pretty safely, which is a good place to spam at Mega.
Yeah. But here Cooler now is trying to make sure that he can actually build up again, because, or rather, to be honest, he can contest the big item. He's got the yellows to do it with, but the oncoming Cypher is proving quite the pest, dealing a lot of that. Cypher's just going to go for the commitment of the kill here. He wants to fight and he wants it bad. Red is up on the spot. Cooler, if he's brave, he could have actually peeked around that corner again as Cypher rocket jumped up, but he's not going to do that. No rail from Cooler, as Cooler now is defending the mega. And this could be a huge moment here as, Cypher dropping down. He cannot progress. He has to fall back, and he does. He goes back for the yellow. Cooler gets the mega. Cooler in a good spot now. 5 minutes left and Kula can still take this game back. It's still a possibility.
Yeah.
It's still doable. It's still something that is realistic for Kula. It's 5 minutes and 4 frags. There is the red up on the spot. And whereas Cypher, he's chilling in the corridor. And he's going to go for it. Go for the engagement. I like it. It's very interesting stuff. He wants to catch all that damage as Kula is drifting down away from that red armor pickup. And he secures himself the Mega in turn as well. So Cypher, with a great series of plays there, has managed to switch control around. And he is now much more stacked than Kula is. Well, not much more, but maybe like 40 or 30 or so more stacked than Kula. And Kula's pretty darn stacked. So Cypher's doing really well. Red's up on the spot. Kula is there trying to spam the rockets. Is he going to go for the commitment? Going to fall back, make use of those escape options he left open for himself. Always wise. But Kula has to really find something sometime soon, because so far he hasn't shown any sign that he's going to be able to get any frags onto Cypher. And his time is ticking away. Cypher is on the red armor once again with the defense. Rocket jump up. Kula is at the LG, so Kula is in a position to do damage, but is he in a position to take damage? I don't think so. He took a little bit too much damage there. He's going to have to fall back. He picks up some 25s, connects the grenade. That's very nice work from Kula there. I don't think he knows how hard that hit was. It was pretty strong. And Cypher's left with just 70 armor after a 50 pickup of that yellow. And now Kula does get everything. Kula is in great shape. Hits the rail. This is the cue. He's building momentum here. A rail like that, he's got to know that it's on. Everything is on. But he misses the clutch rail. And that's going to be devastating, because he needs to get these frags on the board as soon as possible if he has any hope to get back into this game. There is Cypher from below, just escaping a little bit there. Kula, you got to find Cypher. You got to just rush him down like the dog he is. Kula with the rocket jump up. Can he? Okay. Cypher's actually playing by the rail teleporter there, as we just saw. And why do you think he's doing that? Do you think he's just doing it just to get some damage and survive, or do you think he's actually going to go Jibo mode already?
It's not a bad place to go when you have no idea where your opponent is, and you can get a quick shot off on the Mega too. So,
and maybe a Mega time, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
Always nice to have.
I mean, I feel like Cooler could have had this kill by now if he pushed the plasma yellow a bit more aggressively right after he got his 200-200. I hope he realizes how little time's left now.
Cypher jumps through. A minute and a half left. Kula has no time. He's got. Oh, this is it though. This is it, and Kula makes the frag. I was just gonna say, man, he's got to go for it. And Kula with more frags. Freeze police was called there as Kula just Cypher nailed Cypher. And Cypher delaying his spawns already. Okay, well, Kula is looking pretty good. He does need to collect some more health and armor, but he's done some good work. He just needs 2 more frags, just 2 more. Can he make it happen? Can Kula? Can Anton Singov, the Russian legend, the seller of cars? I don't know. Can he make it happen? What a title. What an esteemed title that is that I just bestowed upon him. Cypher chilling with 150 armor at the plasma room. Here is the fight. But Kula is so low. He hits a great fadeaway rail, but he's so low here.
Yeah, he lost the red. That's unfortunate.
This just slows down everything. This is not what momentum is. And Cypher's like, no. That's it. Cypher takes that fight, and oh my god, my prediction was almost correct.
Mine was, well, if you get in 2 more, and then overtime.
6-3 with, but oh yes, come on Kula, make a frag. You can do it, man. Make a frag. 20 seconds. It might. No way. No. No. Oh,
we were
close.
We were both close.
Very close.
Kind of.
I'm actually really quite happy that it was so close. Anyways, we're gonna be on a 2-1 scoreline now between these two fantastic players, Kula and Cypher. These guys are so good. I hope you guys told all your friends that these games are going on. These are pretty intense games, pretty damn intense. And I mean, again, what do you say about these two players? I mean, that game in of itself was quite interesting. Cypher played really well. I mean, interestingly, neither player really shot much rail.
Yeah.
One of them shot 10 rails and one of them shot 14 rails, which is quite unusual. You don't typically see such a low usage of rail. And we're actually going to move on to Hectic now. And we're also moving on to match point for Cypher, as he's now 2-1 in this series. And Kula was able to win DM6 in map number 1. And map number 2, it was Lost World, right? Or was it Furious Heights, Lost World?
Map 2 is Airwalk.
Airwalk. Okay, there we go. I wonder how many maps we've casted today. It feels like a lot. Yeah, it must be like closing on a 50 or something at some point. Something like that. I don't know. That's how it feels. Cypher and Kula are readying up on Hectic, though. And this is, again, match point for Cypher. Can Cypher make things happen? Can he knock Kula out? I think Kula he's been burning to win a tournament. Even if it's like an online tournament, since the Legends Cup, since he got knocked out in the group stages, he's been burning it with a desire to win. And here it is. Here's this opportunity. But Cypher is the man that stands in his way, and Cypher is the man that's on match point. So Kula's going to have to pull out something special and Hectic to show us all that he is the Kula we love and remember, the champion of Quake. And I don't know who I like more on this map. I think I'd say Cypher again, just because his fighting abilities, man, so good. And this is such a fighting kind of map. It doesn't, like, the dueling is less of a thing. It's more of a hitting stuff thing.
I'm going to say Cypher just based on style on this map. And I don't actually think it'll be as close as the last few, unfortunately. But I hope to be proven wrong.
Here we go. We're getting live in the game. Cypher and Kula. It is the FACEIT Winter Season Finale. And this is the first semi-final we are covering here at the single elimination bracket. The best of 5. Kula shooting those rockets long range. Pick above the Mega. For Kula, he's getting a lot of damage. This LG is relentlessly licking at his feet everywhere he goes, causing him pain. And the pain eventually means death. As Cypher he's dealing very efficient damage. Kula can't respond without the LG, without the rail. He just could not respond. And he's not doing so well right now. So let's see if he can make things a bit better for himself when the Mega and the Red spawn. But what are your thoughts so far?
I mean, Cypher can full push for the kill here. And now he should get everything. Oh, nice rocket jump.
Nice by Cypher there, managing to connect a lot of damage, finish it off with a sweet little rail at the end of it there. As we move into the first minute, Cypher's the man with all the momentum, all the speed, all the power in this one, and it's not looking good for Kula if he wants to win this. He wants to not get knocked out of the tournament by Cypher. He's got to make a stand, and he's got to make it soon. But he does have a lot of time. It's only the first minute gone of this match. Only 10% through this one. And Cypher has the rail in hand. And Kula tries to survive, but it's in vain. It's futile. And Cypher just guns him down once again. So really, like, what is Kula looking for here in a way to come back into this, or a way to swing this around? What does he have to do to Cypher?
I mean, he's got to push a bit better than that for one. I mean, he's not doing enough damage. He's eating way too much free shaft damage from Cypher ever since maybe minute 1 in the game. And right now it's only going to get worse because Cypher's about to finally hit the 200 mark.
And there we go. He draws ever closer to 200. A nice little yellow would be a great way to get there, but Kula's going to steal that away. And the shaft damage is just constant from Cypher. And there we go. Even finishes off with the shaft for the kill. Cypher's doing a great job here. 7 frags in 2 minutes. This is looking very disappointing for Kula right now. Very disconcerting. Because he's got to find his way back. But look, it's 9-0 now. I don't think Kula is... he can't continue on this track. He hopes to win, he just can't continue on this track. And now he's trapped at the Mega area. And Cypher is going to have to try and deal the escape damage. And he's done a wonderful job so far. He even gets the frag. And there he spots the distance, in the distance, that Kula spawning. And there's a nice little rail to just eat away at Kula. That's cool. It comes in for the close range rocket engagement, but Cypher's the one who has his number on that.
There you go. Now he's got a chance. One more good rocket.
And Cooler does get some nice items. 2 health left, but every time Cooler does any damage to Cypher, he gets a rail in the face. Cypher picks up. Oh, he misses a really easy rail. That's very uncharacteristic of Cypher there. Now, even missing that one as well as Cooler picks up the Mega, stuff is getting very, very difficult for Cypher now as he suddenly misses everything out of nowhere. So this could be now. It could be like, you know, his sprint of frags, 11 frags or whatever in the first couple minutes, and then now the rest of the last 7 minutes, as Cooler gets it back to like 10, 11, 10 scoreline or something could happen, I don't know. But anyway, Cypher has to be careful. He's got 55 health, 55 armor even, and Cooler is lurking around the corners, desperately looking for that opening.
I mean, even when he's in control, though, it doesn't look like he's playing kind of with the same quality of focus as Cypher. Like in that situation, I feel like Cypher would have had a shaft out in him pretty constantly in that yellow armor room, whereas Cooler kind of just whipped a rocket and a rail maybe.
Is Cooler ever a hectic player, really?
I don't know. Or not to my knowledge, it's never really been a specialty map for him.
Definitely does look better for Cypher right now, that's for sure. As we are approaching the halfway mark, and Cooler is looking at a 12-1 scoreline, which is pretty darn intimidating.
I mean, it's not impossible and hectic, for sure.
That's true. It is match point as well, though. The pressure is on. The pressure is most definitely on between these two players, and so Cooler. Oh god, I don't want to see him go out like this.
He's got a chance here. If he, well, yeah.
5-minute mark. Here we go. Cooler picks up the railgun, and there is Cypher in the distance. 3 points of health. Picks up a 25. He's trying desperately to survive, make things happen for him. There is the 50. There is the 25. Cypher loving it. It's not too difficult when you're Cypher, and that rocket there gonna stop Cooler from pursuing him in that avenue, but look, Cooler coming in from above, and still Cypher will meet him happily with his shaft and be like, yo, I am the guy that wins these fights, you're the loser, and I am going to win this tournament. And Cypher definitely looks like he's got the form to do it. He's been playing incredibly, and we're coming in to a 13, well, we have a 13 frag deficit. Again, it is hectic, you know, we've all seen the comeback videos and stuff like that, but at the same time, Cooler is not really making stuff happen at the moment, and Cypher's just making everything happen. He is the man of the hour, for sure.
Nice.
One great rocket, 2, and then a 3rd.
It was a great little dodge.
And Cypher is rapidly approaching a pretty safe scoreline. But Cooler finally makes one in return, as Cypher picks up the yellow. And I've got to say, it's difficult to commentate out such a one-sided game on Hectic, because you're looking for those possibilities for how the player gets back in the game, but Cooler so far has just been showing nothing but hopelessness and despair in the face of Cypher's hectic game.
No, he's coming close again, but
maybe if there's a 15-minute time limit,
yeah,
then he'd be okay, but alas, that is not the case. I'm kind of glad we don't have 15-minute time limits anymore. From a spectating point of view, it definitely makes life a lot easier to have 10 minutes. And for running tournaments as well. Throwing rockets into the distance, into the nether, to that prison bars there. Cypher is doing a pretty good job so far at just keeping his lead and keeping Cooler at bay. Cooler is above him though, trying to land those vertical rockets, but it's not too easy to do that. And there is Cooler trying to finish off the job that he started, but can Cypher be cheeky? He is cheeky with the rail. That was Cooler's frag, but Cypher has something to say about it. And Cypher right now is spamming that LG across the room, and it's going to find another kill. And it's just 18-2. It's what do you say?
You don't say much. I mean, you just watch and enjoy Cypher's excellent defense on low health.
That's definitely a trademark for him.
It really could have gone, you know, like a fair bit differently, I think. maybe half of his kills were solid, the other half maybe, you know, ending with something like 40 health. But
in reality, he just lives forever. He's immortal. He is not afraid to die.
And his combat skills have been very good. I feel like Cooler doesn't
nice.
look, well, that's a pretty good rocket. I feel like Cooler doesn't look very comfortable on the upper parts of this map, in the battles over the red.
Yeah, that's definitely something that takes a lot of getting used to, a lot of comfort, a lot of practice to get comfortable there. And there is some frags coming back on from Cypher to Cooler. So Cooler is definitely going to lose this one. There's no way he's making 17 frags, 18 frags in a minute and 20 seconds. I'm sorry, but that's not happening. So it's going to be Cypher. It's going to be in the grand finals of the winter season cup here from FACEIT. The finale. Cypher, he was someone that kind of like, he didn't play many FACEIT Cups as well. He was someone that wasn't a big presence. And this is one of the reasons why it's so shocking for someone like Evil to disappear. It's because he was such a big presence, such a big name and a story in all of our storylines here for the FACEIT Sunday Cups. But it's going to be Cypher who makes his reappearance. He is going to be one of the grand finalists. So great work from him. And he's still got a lot of great work to do. But will he play Demon or will he play Pavel? Who knows? Do you have any insights on that?
Pavel is Demon? No, I have no idea.
Okay.
Actually, let me think.
Okay, well,
I feel like Pavel was a little bit. No, I don't know. They were both pretty solid. Demon kind of had more close games earlier in the day, so I'm kind of used to seeing him, you know, triumph in a back and forth either way match. You know, Pavel's, a lot of his games were a bit more one-sided, I think.
yep, that is definitely true. But Demon, yeah, it's hard to know sometimes what to expect. And Cypher and Cooler, that's 26-7. GG's exchanged. Great performance from Cooler, I gotta say. Gotta give props to Cooler for making his way out here to. Well, I say out here. It's not like I'm implying he came to Milan or Milan or something, like, you know. But he made the effort to play in the Sunday Cups. He qualified. He put in amazing performances, and he was stopped only by Cypher. And, you know, amazing performances across the board otherwise. And congratulations to Cypher making the final.
Yeah.
So Cypher's in there, but would he play Demon or Pavel? That is something that we will find out after the break, which we will go to now.